What's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for joining me today. We are playing Terraria, and this is our Labor of Love update, the Master Mode series, episode number 26. Now, let's do this. I've got a special surprise for you guys. I have been very busy off camera doing a whole lot of farming. Don't worry, I haven't done any real true progression, but I have done a whole bunch of farming. So let me show you what I got here in my special chest. I will open it up, and as you can see, I have every every single biome key lined up here ready to go. So today's episode, we are going to go into the dungeon and we're going to open all the hallowed biome chests that are there. Now, like I said, this took me forever to get all these farmed up. As you can see, I actually got a couple of extra. I got a couple of the crimson and a couple of the one extra hallowed. That was just because, from hanging around the area, we just happened to get lucky. So I'm going to put those away in another chest. But as it stands, we're going to head right over there. I'll take you guys the long way, maybe, so I can show you how I actually collected these keys. I'll show you the traps that I used. Here's one. Here's another. You can see I've got them set up in each of the biomes. Here's another. So, like I said, let's just go the long way, and we'll head on over. Take a look. Okay, I think we're good. Just want to make sure I've got everything. Let me get rid of these bombs real quick. There we go. Yeah, I want to make sure I've got all the potions and everything set up. All right, I have added a little bit more to the weapons and stuff, but I haven't yet spent like a serious amount of time getting all these weapons sorted out. But the other building's looking a lot better, so I'll keep you guys updated on that. Maybe if you guys enjoy it, we can do another building episode. All right, let's see here. Should be coming close to my first set of traps. I want to come down here and collect any deathweed that I'm still like, even at this late stage in the game, still struggling to keep up with the deathweed. There's a lot of potions that use it, unfortunately. All right, so here's our little village, but just beyond this, I probably should have just warped over here, but just beyond this is our first trap. Here we go. This is the ice biome, and it is made of glass, as you can see. I would come down here with my little trapdoor, close that up. I had one of these candles on there. I forgot what they're called. A water candle. Yeah, I would have a water candle going, plus a battle potion. And at night, I would spawn the blood moon, especially in areas like the desert where you don't get a lot of enemies spawn naturally. Come over here at night and spawn, the blood moon. Then you increase your chances substantially. All right, let's keep going. You can also see that when I got down in there, it actually, I don't know if you noticed, but it actually switched over to the crimson. So that area is getting a little too corrupted. I need to clean it up a little bit. I've done work on that too. I've tried to isolate some of my trap areas, as you can see here. To some of them to greater or lesser effect. I have spent a lot of time, digging through my world though. But anyway, let's keep going. Let's keep moving. We got important business. I'm anxious to see the weapons that are, I've definitely opened these chests in past runs, but I don't know if anything's been changed in the latest update or even if anything's just been changed since I played, because it's been a while. So I'm pretty excited. Here's the last one. This was the absolute last place it took. I had such trouble getting this desert key. You have no idea how happy I was when I saw that desert key appear finally. I almost gave up on it. I was like, I know there is one, but it just won't happen. So look how, even with the water candle active right now, you barely get any enemies over here in the desert. So anyway, let me actually pick up some of this stuff. I don't want to leave everything here, because we probably won't be coming back to this spot again. I'll leave that there. It's never bad to have life regeneration randomly throughout the world. Yeah, one day I might come and tear those down completely, but then again, maybe not. I don't know. It's good to have them up. Okay, so now we are coming up to the dungeon. I'm going to avoid going in the normal way. I don't want to fight the cultists right now. but I do have a much quicker way to get to our little area. Alright, so just over here, if we drop down this tunnel. Hold on, I want to check my deathweed. Okay, see there, I've got like 6 deathweed seeds planted right here. And unfortunately, none of them are ripe yet. Like I said, it's so hard to get that stuff going. Anyway, if we fall down here, we will come to the dungeon. Now the chests, the biome chests, there's the desert chest right there. So the first one we want to go to is this one right over here. It's probably the closest and easiest. We just dropped right to our little farm area and head to the right. So I'm going to do that, and I might have to warp back and forth, you know, but trust me, it's not hard to get to this place. I have a teleporter set up, so no worries. Let's head down and we'll get going. Have to clear out my inventory a little bit. Getting hit already. Watch it. Watch it. Okay, we're just heading over here. I'm not really trying to collect anything from the dungeon at this point. I could get more of this stuff, but I've got a ton of it already. The ectoplasm, I've got a ton of that back home, so I'm not super worried about it. Woo, look at that. Oh, nice. Oh, the desert tiger staff. All right, let's just get it and go. Skedaddle. And we'll look at the loots later once we get back safe and sound back home. You know, there is a few items. I said I should not speak so hastily here. There are some items that I want to come to the dungeon and get, but they're the rare drops that'll require, you know, long periods of time in order to acquire. Let me come home real quick. Just get rid of some of that stuff. We're gonna hold off. We're gonna look at the interesting stuff later, but I want to study the dungeon real quick and find out where the other chests are. I've got them marked here. So here's another one. The jungle chest, the ice chest, and what is that? The hallowed chest and the crimson. See, all the remaining 4 are real close to each other. And if we look, where were we? Okay, this is where we just were, right here. That other chest was there. So we just need to fall down the tube a little bit farther. A lot farther until we get to this section. Okay, shouldn't be too hard. Let's head back. Alright, and we're gonna fall down right here. This is the elevator. Takes us right through the heart of the temple here. Okay, I think this, yeah, here it is right here. Here's 2 of them. Awesome. Look at that. Woo woo. Rainbow gun acquired. Demonic knives acquired. We're definitely going to be using these, let me tell you what. In fact, I'll probably get rid of this bow now. But, yeah, and I'm going to move this one right up. These are great. These are really good. Don't do a ton of damage necessarily, but they will heal you up. And they hold their own in terms of damage. They really do. But, yeah, they're a great way to get your life up in a pinch. Alright, so we've got another chest right over here. Okay, I believe we picked the chest up. It should be in our void bag, most likely. I just want to make sure. Yep, we got a few items in there. Okay, perfect. So I think that's it, right? Or no, was there one more? There's one more. Yeah, I still have the jungle one to get, which is just over here. There it is. Hello, sir. Loot all that. Now, I know that the piranha gun got a buff. I used to hate this one. I would get the jungle chest and just never use the weapon there. But I'm pretty sure it got a buff or something, so it might actually be a decent weapon. Anyway, let's get home and take a look at our stuff. Oh, yes. Very nice. All right, so stack off everything that's not unique here. Let's go ahead and grab whatever's in this. Okay, so we got some nice chests. I love these chests. I don't quite know what I'm going to do with them just yet, but I'm going to go ahead and put them away. We'll use them for something. Something interesting. I guess I could use one of them for my special chest. I just have a gray, boring chest over here for that thing, so let's use the neat crimson chest to replace this one. There we go. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and we have the vampiric knives. So you guys have seen the vampiric knives probably. I gave a little description of them. We need to go have those reforged though. I'm looking for godly or better. And we got the gold for it. Let me tell you, where did we get a shadow key from? Alright, I'll just stick that. I'll stick that in a piggy bank. I don't think I have one in there. Alright, we got a couple of interesting paintings, which I don't think we've gotten yet. So let's see here. Okay, it's a big painting. We'll put it over here. It's cool. I like it. I'll take you on a tour of my gallery. This is just the right-hand building, obviously. This one's not complete, but these are some of the paintings that I've recently gotten. This one's interesting right here. This little... it's like a plaque. I discovered it, underground desert, but I thought that was interesting. We got the eraser head here with the Eye of Cthulhu. I like that one. Right in the center, the black and white one is cool. Anyway, tons of cool paintings and stuff. The other side's got a lot, too. Alright. And I've been collecting all the costumes I can get from the goodie bags. I think I've gotten just about every one of them. But anyway, I'm getting distracted. Let's take a look here. So the rainbow gun, yeah, looks unchanged. It's a pretty decent weapon, actually. If you have it in your hotbar, it's not a bad gun, just because it stays persistent, And if you're in a farming situation, certain farm situations, it can be helpful. I remember I used to, in the past, use it in the Halloween event, but I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll keep it on me and we'll just check it out. We'll see if we can actually put it to use. Alright, next gun. Yep, the good old piranha gun. Yeah, this is definitely different than I remember. It used to send out a single piranha, and it was like on a rope. And it was very short, and it wasn't the best. So the piranha gun latches onto enemies for continuous damage. Yeah. From what I understand, this has received a buff. So I don't know if there's a situation we're going to use it just yet, but let's just stick it on the wall for now. Okay, the Tiger Stab. Now, this is one I'm not familiar with. 47 damage. It's better than my UFOs. Summons a white tiger to fight for you. Now, I do have other summoning staffs. Whoa. Whoa. I kind of like that. He's fast as hell. Wait, do I only have one? Yeah, I was going to say, I have other summoning staffs that do have more damage than the Xeno staff, but it seems to be the best in terms of, persistent DPS. At least for the level I've got. But why am I only getting one tiger? Does it get, a longer tail or something? I don't understand that. We'll try it. I'm going to run with it for a little while, and we'll just see. Now this, as I remember, yeah, this is a great upgrade for the Spider Queen here. 100 summon damage versus this is 26. My only question is, should we try and go run with both of them or just one? I think I'm just going to do the one, honestly, because I'm getting kind of full. You can see my inventory is getting pretty limited in terms of its space. So sadly, I'm going to have to retire the Queen Spider Staff. Let's put it on the wall. So I don't think we have that represented yet. Oop. There we go. Alright. So that's beautiful. You can see we've got our summoning stabs all lined up here. I don't know if I'm going to keep the weapons just as they are, but oh, look how quick that tiger is. See him dart over there and attack the slime for a second? Look at that. I like that tiger. I'm going to have to look this weapon up and read about it. I'll definitely get it reforged. Yeah, let's do that now. Let's put this painting away and we'll drop down and get our stuff reforged. I love it. That was so worth it. All that time I spent farming. Only one of the weapons, basically, I'm just going to put away immediately, and that's the piranha gun. You know, the rest of them we might end up using. So that's pretty sweet. That piranha gun too might come in handy. I don't know. Like I said, I think that there are some fights that it's recommended to use it on. So we'll see. We got the rotten eggs. Oh, I keep meaning to put this painting away, and then I get distracted talking. Okay, let's go. I've got also an extra one of these. Let me just set it right. We'll just keep it honest. Alright, let's go down below and talk to the goblin. Now, I do have plenty of gold. Obviously, I don't want to be wasting it, but where is he? You guys see the goblin? What the flip? He's not here. Of course he's not here. Why would he be here? I have no idea where he's at now. He must have died and respawned in the wrong place. I don't know how he would have died, though. Where is he? Give me a second, guys, and I'll locate the goblin. Be right back. Okay, it's nighttime, so I just had to leave the screen a little bit, and he popped in. So let's do some reforging here. Let me see. Oh, we wanted the vampiric knives first. Wow, 50 gold for one reforging? You kidding me? We're going to be using these, so I've got 68 platinum. Ooh. Godly. Okay, cool. We're sticking with godly. Now the next thing was, let's just see what the rainbow gun is. I might not even use that. Let's definitely go with this one, though. Demonic. Ooh. I might have wanted to stick with demonic. Oh, there we go, demonic. Yeah, we'll just keep that as is right now. This guy. Definitely want this one up. Looking for godly. Come on, go. Oh, masterful. Mana cost, damage, knockback. I'll take that. I'll take that. I mean, it's so expensive. Like, I have tons of gold, but I just, with those prices, it feels like, Okay, what else are we looking at? I guess I could do this one now. We got tons of gold. That's good enough. Just gonna go through and do all my weapons again now that we actually have money. No, that's good enough, I think. We've got the godly Terra Blade. Oh, and that's something else I wanted to show you guys. You might have noticed it earlier when I opened my special chest up, but I am currently working on collecting all the blades necessary to assemble. I think it's called the Zenith, right? Yeah, so I think we just need the Meowmere. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's just the Meowmere. Let me check with the guide real quick. See what he says. I have done the Halloween event twice. I just want to test out my trap and see how it went. First time I died so poorly, I had to like basically reset it. Second time I did more successful, and I think for this episode we're going to try it. I'm going to give the Halloween event another shot. I think I got to wave 13 on my most successful attempt, so we'll try and beat that this time. With these new weapons, I think we're going to do well. Anyway, what were we working on? Okay. I've still got some stuff in here. I need to put that away now. That's fine. Alright. So, I think that we're probably ready to take on some different stuff. And I wanted to show the guide this thing real quick. But after this, I think we will go ahead and try the Halloween event. There's no reason to wait. I can speed up the time so we get to the evening real quick, but Meowmere. Oh, I need the Star Wrath. That's right. I don't know where this weapon comes from. Causes stars to rain from the sky. Now, see, I have the Star Fury, but I'd never seen the Star Wrath before. So its damage is on par with like the Meowmere and stuff. So it must be like I just might not have killed the right boss yet. I'll have to look it up. But other than that, I've got the Horseman's Blade, got all these other ones. So yeah, the only two we need are the Star Wrath and the Meowmere. Okay, so you know what that means. We're moving right along. Okay, so let's head over. I'm going to show you my trap, how I've got it all set up here. This is pretty much done the way that I want it. I might try and max out the number of these things I have set up, the spike traps and the dart traps. But other than that, this is good to go. As you can see, I I've put actuators in for every one of these things and turned them invisible so that we can move through them. Enemies can move through them and stuff. Let me show you the setup with the electricity I've got going here. So you can see the blue wire, just ignore that. That's one of my portals going across the map. But the red and yellow wires, as you can see, I've got my spear traps specifically. That's what this row is right here. I've got these hooked up in an alternating current. And this just helps so that once I start it, let me pull back out. I'll show you how this thing performs. This is just basically so that we have spears going at all times. If I just hook them up to one current, it's going to be like a lag. It'll just shoot the spears out, they'll retract, shoot, retract, shoot, retract. So there's a time period where enemies are not getting hit during that retraction. With this setup, if we time it well, we can turn one on and wait. And kind of get it going, so there we go. We can get it going so that there's almost a spear going at all times, or at least a little bit better than if they were all on one single current. So this is the setup here. As you can see, I've got flame traps down there, plus dart traps. We've got these spears coming down from the top, and I've got one row of spiky balls. Now, in the past, there used to be a hard limit. Like, you can't basically, like, fill this whole screen up with traps and expect them all to work. There's only a set number that will function, and I can't remember what it was. So there might come a time where I want to expand this out, and I'll need to actually, like, count how many of these I have, or kind of play around with it and see, you know, what's works and what doesn't. But it's nearly perfect. There's a few slight flaws just where the wires cross over each other here in the end. These spears activate in kind of a funny way, but that's no big deal. It still functions just as it should. We got our stars up here. I did move my teleporter up all the way up to the bottom of the sky bridge because I had it hanging in the air, roughly about here. But when I was fighting the Pumpkin King, I realized, okay, that's totally in my way because I've got to be up here fighting the Pumpkin King. Yeah, so I might also consider deconstructing these, but I kind of like them here for two reasons. It helps me if I want to farm the Destroyer, and also for the Martian event, whenever I want to fight that saucer, I do still have, like, my primary strategy is to get up here and just run from it. So I do need at least, like, a little help getting up here from the ground level from this right here. So I'm going to leave them for now. But anyway, enough rambling. What I'm going to do is it's 10 a.m. We'll go back home. We will use our moon dial here. Flick that. Why can't I flick it? Well, that's unusual. I moved them because I was accidentally hitting it too easily. 10 a.m. Well, I'm not sure why that's not functioning, but I did recall there's another surprise I've got over here in my chest for you guys. I was trying to look at the time on my screen and I didn't see it for a minute or two when we were away from the clock over there. So that reminded me I've actually got some equipment items here to show you guys. Awesome. Let's put these away. Now, as you can see, I've been busy fishing, so I ended up getting the sextant and all the equipment pieces necessary to create the fish finder. And I have the Goblin Tech, the GPS, and the Rect, so you know what that means. It's time to craft the PDA. Boom! Now, this obviously is not the pinnacle, because we can do this here. Now we have the cell phone. Oh, got the achievement for it. This still isn't even the pinnacle, so let's go to crafting and see what else this... Yeah, so we still need the magic conch, which we have, and the demonic conch. This is the one thing I don't have, but we can make the shell phone if I can fish up this demonic conch, and I'm fairly certain it comes from the lava. So I need to spend like a lot of time fishing up the lava. But we have the cell phone now, folks, and I'm pretty excited about that. We'll just move that. There we go. Perfect. Displays everything. Allows you to return home at will. Yep, it's pretty sweet. So we're good to go now. I love it. I love having this readout here. So it's 12 p.m. Why can't we force it to go to the night? I just don't understand why this isn't working. That's crazy. If I push this one, I don't want to test this one because it'll take me to the next day. It'll skip the night and it'll go right through to the morning. So I don't want to do that. That would screw up our Pumpkin King battle. We might just have to kill time organically until it's evening. Now, one thing I did leave in the chest here is the treasure bags. I had been farming the Queen Slime for a while. Oops, that doesn't belong in there. And you can see one of the few things that's left I haven't talked about is this thing, the prismatic lace wing. We're not ready for that fight yet. I tried it a couple of times, but I got my ass kicked. So I'm going to practice this more. I'm going to collect more of these butterflies, and we're going to try the, what's she called, the Mistress of Light or something like that. We're going to try her later on. Maybe next episode, possibly. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But this thing, the Queen Slime, I was farming a whole bunch. And I figured, hey, why don't I save one of these and we'll do that together. I'm sure most of you have seen that fight, but we'll go ahead and kill her once, then we'll open all 6 of the goodie bags together. Now, luckily, there is a hallowed biome just over here. There we go. This little section is part of the hallow, so let's spawn her. It's a fairly easy fight at this point. Although, surprisingly, she does a lot of damage, even to a guy wearing beetle armor here. So if you're not careful and you run into enough of her projectiles, you could get yourself killed even at this level. She would be a tough fight if you were to take her on at the proper level, so to speak. Yeah, she would be very difficult. Because even with the full godly Terra Blade, man, it's taken a while to get her down. Yeah, and if I were just to ignore her little projectiles and just start getting hit constantly, it would be tough. It would be a tough fight. I would probably get myself killed. Come here, Queenie. I love the sound she makes when she dies, too. It's a wonderful sound. Alright, we got it all, and we've got 6 bags of treasure, so let's go home and open... Oh, whoa. We're messing with those bombs. Oh, I was like, what happened to my... to my magic mirror? I guess I should put my cell phone up here, huh? Yeah, that's better. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and stack those off, and we'll open this. Ooh, boy, look at all that goody good. So I'm actually using this hook right now, the Hook of Dissonance. Pretty awesome. Teleports you instantly to wherever your thing goes. I'm sure there's other hooks that are better or, you know, whatever, but I like this one. Now, I did put that piece of gear right here, so we've already got that one set up. I don't know. I guess I'd probably put it into my void bag. Yeah, put all that in there. Let's just go sell all this stuff. I really don't need any of this. I'm pretty sure I've already got... Yeah, I've got this already. Don't I? I want to make sure I have that before I start selling it. Yeah, we've got one right there. Okay. I just want to make sure it's safe to sell all this stuff. Which I think it is. Let's go ahead and make some money off of it. Need to put these wire cutters away. Alright, so there's a little bit left here in the void bag. We'll grab that, sell it, and it's almost evening. A couple more hours and we can summon the Halloween event, the hallowed event. Now, unfortunately, I've forgotten exactly what I used to craft the Christmas event. I can't remember, so I'll have to figure that out. Now, the question is, should I can do one of each here. Okay, I like that. We're going to go with both of these. I want to put them both in my hotbar, but I really don't have the room for that. I almost never use this Sergeant's Shield anymore, and I'm so hesitant to take it on my hotbar because it served me so well for so long. But honestly, oops, I think I'm going to move it. The question is which one? I think Yeah, I think I'll put the this bad boy here. Masterful. 115 summit damage. Very strong knockback. This thing is good. And I want to use it constantly. Pretty much for all my fights. Anyway, we got to put the Sergeant's shield away. Got to put it on the wall. We're retiring one of the best weapons I've ever used in Terraria. And it's funny, too, because this is the first playthrough I've ever used it for. But man, it is such a great weapon. Goodbye, Sergeant's shield. You will live on fondly in my memory. Alright. Probably going to move it from that location, but yeah. Anyway, not important. We've got about an hour and a half or so. Ooh, I've got almost a sure platinum from all those bags. Okay, let's head over to our arena and just make sure everything's set up properly. Okay. Okay, yep, I've got the medallion. Everything looks good. As you can see, I've got just about everything I can think of to put over here. The bass statue, this thing which I never use because I never run with magic, a sharpening stone. I've even got my little lucky gnome statue over here. Just about everything I could think of. If I'm missing anything, let me know here on my trap. But it's a pretty sweet setup. Like I said, I believe wave 13 was the farthest I got. And it was pretty much the same setup. I think it came through and I added the extra spears since then. So we might do a little bit of extra DPS with our trap here. But other than that, I feel much more confident having these demonic knives. And just all in all, being more familiar with the fight again. It's been so long since I took on the Halloween event. There's been some changes. There definitely have been. And I had to adjust my strategy a little bit. But it's not too bad. I love how this gives you the precise time, too, because just these clocks alone don't tell you the minute. They'll just tell you on the hour. So this is awesome. Love that. Alright, so we're getting close. Not quite there yet. Let me make sure I've got all the right potions here. Yep, we're set. I'm using medium improvement to all stats. I need to start figuring out the best food and really just farming a stack of that, because right now at the level that we're playing this far in the game, I really should be using major improvement to all stats. Not messing around with this sashimi. It's just easy. I have so many fish, you know, from grinding out. Alright, we're probably ready. There we go, guys. Let's do it. Turn on the things. There we go. Wave number 1. See how quickly this takes. I'm going to get my summoning guys out. See this tiger? Okay, I was going to say the tiger looks like he's not very active, but he's going down there now. Okay, wave number 4. Moves along pretty quickly initially, but you do start getting to the harder stuff here in a minute. Okay, gotta watch out for this dude. This big tree, he shoots some nasty projectiles that will murder me if I'm not careful. There you go. Well, yeah, do you see those there? I've actually found it's almost best to just get up out of that area altogether when he starts shooting that. They got some health on them too. My little trap doesn't really melt away their health like it does some of the lesser creatures, but we're doing okay. So far so good. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Just took a mouthful of that stuff. Sometimes it's hard to see, too, just because there's so many effects happening on the screen, but... Stupid. Okay, here we go. Nope, not quite yet. Not quite yet. Thought we were getting to the Pumpkin King. What is knocking off my health so quickly? Jesus. Oh, it's these pumpkin projectiles. I forgot about them. Yeah, those you can't do anything with. You got to just completely avoid them. Look at that. Can't do anything to it. Just got to avoid it until it, like, dissipates. Damn. Oh, murdered. Okay, so, trust me, it's going to happen a lot. We're close enough, though. We're on wave 9. I think we might actually beat my last record. I got to concentrate, though, upon respawn. We got to do this properly here. Alright, come on. Now you'll see exactly why I set up this portal like this here. There we go. We're back. Whoop, whoop. We're back and getting killed. Damn it. Alright, alright. Don't worry, don't worry. We're going to get the swing of it again here. We're on wave 9 still. I just got to be careful and remember that this thing can be full of enemies. I've had that issue before. Alright, they're coming for me, so I got to get over there. See, this is also part of the reason why I don't like to have so many different summoning staffs, because it's not really conducive to these situations when I'm trying to... Oh, I'm on the fly. Yeah, I can't even destroy those projectiles. I hate it. Alright. Ah. Oh my god. One last little rocket I had to avoid and I couldn't make it. We're on wave 10. We still haven't fought the Pumpkin King either. I prefer the waves. Once he starts spawning, it's a little bit easier, because I can just focus on him and let the other enemies get killed by my... There he is. Okay, let's get back over there. Come on. Look at my health. Oh boy. Yep, I knew that was going to happen. Too much messing around there in the portal room. I might have to go and take those platforms off that portal, because I don't really need them anymore. I don't go to that second portal at all, so it's kind of screwing me up there. I have to make that adjustment. Oh god, he's ready for me. Look at this jerk. Alright, maybe we should just fight him. Gosh darn it. I literally think I drank the potions a second before he killed me, so I just wasted all round of potions. Whew, as you can see, this is a challenging event, but don't worry. This is not the best performance I've had, but we're going to manage. Here we go. It's a little bit better when the Pumpkin King isn't on our doorstep. Oh god, immediately. No time to rest. Gosh darn it. Ugh. If I just have like an extra 30 seconds after spawn, I would be perfect. But we're going to get it, don't worry. It's 1:30, so we just have to wait till I think it's 4:30 a.m. and the event will end. So I'd like to kill this Pumpkin King at least once. I mean, I know I can do it. I'm freaking going to run over there. I think I might lay out asphalt ground all along the bottom of that museum there. Alright, this is a good situation. We're on top. I can just focus on the king here. This fight is not bad if I don't get hit by 1,000 other projectiles coming from the surface. Whew. I feel like next episode, we might just do this again and again and again until I get it down. Because it's such a tough event, but if you can get it, it's very lucrative. And I haven't gotten every weapon from it yet. I've gotten a few, like I got the sword, but I still need the Raven Staff, and I think there's a few other things I want from this fight. So I'm going to do this a few more times, and I'm going to force you guys to watch me. 6 seconds. Alright, so he's dead. Got the hearts. I'm going to stay up here, because I know that that wave is I will get another Pumpkin King eventually. I'm worried about this stupid tree on the bottom. I need to do some damage to him. Oh, okay, here we go. God, there's a swarm of those other ones. Get out of here. Oh, don't mess me up. You can just stay in the circular flight pattern, and the Pumpkin King is not a bad guy. He's pretty easy to deal with. You gotta watch his hands. But these other little monstrosities are annoying. They're hard to kill, too. Now you can see why that teleporter, the previous location I had, it was such a problem. More than once I would accidentally jump on it and teleport home. Such a nightmare. Alright, we've got like 30 minutes. This will probably be the last kill. Yes, we got him. Wave 13, darn it. See, I know I can do much better than Wave 13. I know it. It's just, I gotta perform better on some of those early waves. Because that was pretty crappy. There's a few small little tweaks I can make, I think, to this arena, and it'll help a lot. Wave 14, officially beat it. We got to Wave 14. Okay, okay. I'm gonna switch it off here, turn this off, and we'll take a quick look at the loot we got. Woohoo! Ended up with 31 gold. That's just from what I collected flying around. Let's see what's down here. We gotta wait for these spiky balls to disappear, because they will kill me. Alright, let's see what we got. Whoa. There's a lot of stuff down there. A few gravestones, too. Alright, let's warp back home and take a look. Oh, man. Now, I've got several of the statues. Ooh, this might be new. Summons a jack-o'-lantern. Hello. Hello. Dark Harvest. What is this? Summons. Oh, okay. This is one of those summoning whips. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, that's something I haven't seen yet either. Got another one of the mounts. That's what I'm currently using. I like this. I upgraded from the pirate ship to this. I think it's a little bit faster. It's pretty cool. I like that. Other than that, we just got the spooky wood, which is great. We'll use that for some stuff, and the cursed sapling, which he'll follow me around too. Very nice, very nice. All right, guys. Well, thank you for sticking around. We ran a little bit late on this episode, but I wanted you guys to see, the Halloween event. And like I said, I think we're going to try that again next episode a couple more times. See if I can't boost my performance a little bit. Anyway, guys, if you got any tips, leave them in the comment section. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you on the next episode.